วัสดีค่ะ welcome to Kontroversy, where we talk about global news, views, and attitude, or just like I said, every episode we just bitching about things. And today we got our Amy back, and Golf and me, who never leave ever. Okay,
Did you guys coordinated wardrobe?
Well, we have the costume guy. Apparently, he wants us to be like the team kind of. Actually, your color is kind of go with us too. Look in the screen.
Yeah, but I left out.
No, you're
Your
not.
glasses are blue. A little
Okay,
bit.
And our hair is similar.
Blue team.
Okay.
Okay. Continue with the
Let's
Blue team,
start.
blue company logo, blue background. We're set.
Blue day. Oh, anyway. Well, I'll go to the story. First story is Mice. Two Muslims traveled 13,000 miles across America to find and embracing nations. These two guys is American Muslim.
Okay.
And we just end the Ramadan month, and they decided that they will do a journey across America, 30 days, 30 mosques in 30 states. You know, it's they start after this dispute that about the building the mosque in Ground Zero.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so it's almost like for them it's to searching for something. That's the guy that do the trip. They did an interview with CNN too. That's how I find them. It's two of them together, which I read the blog. I haven't finished all 30 days yet, but they already did finish their trip.
They blocking all their activities.
By the end of the Ramadan month. But what interesting is there's been so many cities. It's estimated 7 million Muslim in America, and there's a bunch of cities that majority of the people that's Muslim. There's like one city in Idaho that they spent 12 years to build a mosque with bare hands.
Well, that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, and there is like this little city in Dakota, North Dakota, that population is only 48 people, and they're Muslim. And in some city that they do this pray, you know, they have to do the prayer every day, 5 times a day. They do this prayer, and they say that there will be chanting amongst white people this much in their entire life. So in some city, majority of Muslim, you know,
of course.
Well, it's not about skin color; it's about religion. But for them, it's surprisingly refreshing, and it's make them love America more.
So it just showed that it's not just the immigrants that moved to America.
Because at the end of the day, they realize that this nation still embracing, still love, you know, different religions and stuff. Like there is this one city that they drive past. It's you know Confederate flag. It's like a Civil War kind of thing. And when we see that, most people will think of that city as like redneck or racism, that kind of thing.
Right.
And they were thinking that should we get out of the car or shouldn't we? They're probably going to be racist, that kind of thing. But they end up get out of the car and talk to the owner, the souvenir shop owner, and they said it's ended up to be one of the most friendliest, nicest people. And the owner of the shop even said that they hate that people give this flag so much bad rap about it, because you know, see,
it is discrimination in itself, you know, to do that. Exactly.
Yeah. So the guys even said that he is end up the one that being prejudiced to the white guy on this thing. You know, on being Muslim or non-Muslim or being white or not white. I just think it's a great journey. If you have a chance, go check out 30mosque.com. It's actually not, I thought it's a blog. It looked more like a website. But they're fun people, and there's some place they cannot take a picture, so they just draw some little cartoon on it. It's something else.
So is this happen after the priest guy, the pastor guy that announced that he's going to burn a Quran?
Yeah, the Quran thing, I think they announced that even before Ramadan month, because so I heard about this like months ago.
Before this journey took
place.
But
this journey, they decided to do this not so long before the Ramadan month start, the fasting start. And they ended on the September 11, which is the end of the Ramadan. And if you have a time, go check that website. I get nothing from it, but it's interesting. It's fun to read. They got pulled over by the white cop, And the cop finally asked them, what do you think about the mosque on ground zero? And they were just like, oh, okay, so what should we answer about this?
Right.
So he said something like, of course, I think it's a little insensitive. It's not even 10 years yet. But you know what they feel. It's not going to be like that. And some people asked them on the website, do you really believe that? He said, like, we just have to do whatever that will get us alive, our life at the minute. Because the guy, the Muslim guy got they got pulled over, that the cop told them to get out of the car. In America, if the cop tell you to get out of the car, it's something very serious. Because normally, because normally you just stay in the car, give them the ID,
give them the license,
things like that. Which I think it's very interesting. It's something else, and it just made me thinking that why negative stuff is so much louder than the positive.
Positive thing.
True.
All the time.
It sells, right? It sells. That's the thing. Like people, somehow people likes to hear about other people's misery.
Misery and sensationalized stories.
Yeah, like these two guys, they never make a trip. They were just thinking the majority of American people hate Muslim, which a lot of American is Muslim.
Yeah, a lot of Americans are Muslim, and a lot of people do. Like you talk about the redneck states, right? A lot of people have the concept of those states being very predominantly white, close-minded. Like people have never traveled outside of that mile radius their whole lives. So, yeah, it just goes to show.
And that is like a stereotype in itself, right? When you starting to label something. I mean, I think people you have to be aware that, you know what, like at one point, your own state of mind, you will stereotype people according to experience that, you know, you have been, you know, approached with or whatever.
And sometimes the most unexpected people, you think, oh, you know, maybe judge a person by the cover, book by the cover. Oh, that person is going to be very well-traveled or whatever. Turns out they're the most narrow-minded, bigotous person that you could ever imagine. So,
I was just thinking it's funny that we always hear bad things about how American people hate Muslim, how they're narrow-minded in some certain aspects of this stuff, but it's actually.
But how can they hate Muslims when, as you just said, like majority or a substantial majority of the population
the 7 million
is Muslim?
Yeah, but it's just because I think it's the image that maybe the radical group try to put on them, and also the one that really do hate Muslims speak louder.
Right. And the media, you have to understand, like, I think media play a crucial role.
Like Fox News, and blame everything on Muslim,
and everything.
Propaganda.
You know, like, U.S. are very good at this kind of thing, like trying to pull people in by using peer pressure or, you know, commercial, like put it on commercial and stuff.
Or at saying your country's security is at risk because
of Exactly. At one point, like, Turkey wasn't even like the meat of choice, and then all of a sudden, you know, like one president decided to promote Turkey as a Thanksgiving. I couldn't remember the guy, but I like,
way back.
Exactly, way back when, because I remember asking my friend, like, why the heck did you eat this meat to begin with?
Which is so tasteless
and dry. Gigantic bird. And the thing is,
it's really gigantic bird.
When is that big? The meat would be dry by the time you're done, you know, get inside it. It's hard to make it tasty.
No, that is a good recipe for it, but
it's lean, though.
It is good meat, exactly, and they were promoting that and using that to become traditional Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's how Turkey became.
It's the same thing that Santa Claus wear red.
Exactly.
It's Coca-Cola. Right. It's that kind of thing. The same thing.
American is pretty good at that. I mean, you have to give them credits for that. They could create like wave and trends. That's what they do.
Right. Whether good trends or not.
No, it's the same thing as Korean trend in Thailand.
Exactly. K-pop.
All those hair that cover all the face.
How did we go from this journey across America, like interfaith, celebrating multicultural?
We're just talking about the power of the media, and I guess it's normal that people kind of judge people by the cover of what they see, maybe because of the first impression or what they hear more. They tend to believe that, even though you don't want to believe it. But if you hear it every day, you will start to question whether if it's true. Things like that, but like I said, I love what these two guys do because it's just show the world on the other side.
And hopefully Fox will do something about this.
Oh, Fox not gonna do anything. You know, because there is this imam, he gave an interview on other channel and said something like, if you against Muslim too much, so strong, it would just give the radical group more reason to create more violence because they can just say American hate you know, Muslim. So Fox just use these certain, there's some certain word that he said, use these certain words.
And just capture that part?
Yes, and said it on that TV that this is a threat. It's a direct threat from the Imam that if we against them, we're going to get bombed. It's going to be more explosion.
But he took it out of context completely.
Yeah, that's what Fox good about.
Sorry, Fox.
Well, I don't hate you personally, but you're just too funny. It's just become one of those funny things on TV.
Tulip will never get hired by Fox.
Okay, anyway.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing.
Okay.
My head will explode. I have to say things that I don't believe in. Anyway, we will go to the break and we'll come back with more stories.